What if I told you that the way we have been investing is all wrong? That the financial world has been hiding the true opportunities, keeping them reserved for the elite while leaving the rest of us in the dark. But one man decided to change all that. Yoni Assia did not just create a platform, he started a revolution. And if you are still thinking that the stock market is for Wall Street insiders and financial experts, then you are already falling behind. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will see why eToro is not just a platform, but a game changer in how we think about investing. Do not blink, this is information that could change your financial future forever. Keep watching. The visionary behind eToro, Yoni Assia, is a name that resonates in the world of investments and technology, someone who has the rare ability to see the future before others. Born in Israel, Yoni was always fascinated by the intersection of technology and finance, two areas he believed were destined to revolutionize the world together. With a degree in economics and computer science from the Technion, Israel Institute of Technology, Yoni quickly started understanding the mechanisms shaping global financial markets. But his curiosity, characteristic of visionaries, led him to want more than just understanding, he wanted to transform. During his academic journey, Yoni realized that the financial market was a sort of exclusive club where only those with substantial money or advanced technical knowledge could participate. This exclusivity, although historical, sparked a discomfort within him that would push him to create something extraordinary. He believed that investing should not just be for the elite, it should be available to anyone curious enough to learn and engage. It was with this unease that his mind began working on the idea that would give rise to eToro. Yoni's innovative nature was also shaped by his ability to observe human behavior. He noticed that in many aspects of life, we learn by imitating others, whether it is seeing how someone cooks or understanding how someone manages money. And then he had an incredible idea: why not apply this same concept to the world of investments? This simple but profoundly influential idea would become the foundation for the copy trading feature that would later transform the market. Before founding eToro, Yoni explored various paths. He worked in startups, gained practical experience in technology and finance, and began building a solid network. He always said that a smart entrepreneur not only has an idea but also knows how to execute it at the right moment. Yoni's story reflects this perfectly, as he used his time to refine his vision before putting it into practice. In addition to his technical skills, Yoni Assia stands out for his human approach. He believes that every number in a spreadsheet represents a person, a dream, a story. This unique perspective led him not only to create a platform but an ecosystem where people could learn, grow, and connect. eToro, to him, was never just a business, it was always a movement. Yoni Assia is also an inspiring figure. He has shared in talks and interviews how curiosity and persistence have been his greatest allies. It was not easy to enter such a competitive market, but he always saw challenges as opportunities to learn. This extraordinary spirit places him among the great innovators of our time. And it is impossible to talk about Yoni without mentioning his vision for the future. He does not just want more people to invest, he wants to create a generation of intelligent and connected investors. However, Yoni's success is not just about him, it is about everyone he has inspired along the way. But what exactly made eToro a game changer? That is what we will start to explore in the next topic. The origin of eToro, the inspiration to democratize. Investments. eToro was born from a simple yet powerful concern, making the world of investing more accessible to everyone. In 2007, Yoni Assia, along with his brother Ronan Assia and David Ring, decided to put into practice their vision of creating a platform that was not just for experts but also for ordinary people. The idea was clear: simplify the financial markets and present a more intuitive approach, one that anyone curious enough could understand and use. This simplicity, however, required extraordinary intelligence to design. From the start, the goal was to challenge the status quo. At that time, investing was still seen as something complicated, filled with technical terms and bureaucracies that kept beginners at bay. Yoni realized that this created an artificial barrier that kept millions of people away from incredible opportunities. Inspired by the growing impact of social networks, he decided to combine the collaborative elements of these platforms with the financial universe. Thus, eToro was designed to be more than just a brokerage, it would be a community. The concept of democratizing investing was rooted in the idea that anyone, regardless of their background or location, should have the chance to participate in global markets. To do so, it was essential to create a user-friendly interface and an innovative system that made the investing experience as natural as browsing a social network. This vision of Yoni is what gave eToro its historical differentiator, being a platform that unites functionality and accessibility. But the road was not easy. Convincing the first investors and partners that it was possible to create a more inclusive financial environment was a challenge. After all, many still believed that the traditional model worked just fine. However, Yoni had something that most people did not have, the courage to bet on the extraordinary. He knew he was at a pivotal moment in history when technology was ready to change everything. It was with this conviction that eToro began to take shape. One of the first steps was creating an innovative visual environment that displayed financial markets as intuitive graphs, instead of confusing numbers. This approach not only simplified the experience for beginners but also attracted more experienced investors who were seeking more practical tools. In no time, the platform began to grow and attract users from all around the world. Yoni also believed that learning should be part of the process. He knew that to create a generation of intelligent investors, it was necessary to provide educational resources within the platform. This not only made the process more transparent but also promoted trust among users. eToro was not just a place to invest, it was a space to learn, connect, and explore. And the result? Within a few years, eToro became one of the most influential platforms in the financial market. But what truly transformed eToro into an icon was the introduction of social investing. This innovation, which we will discuss in the next topic, showed just how unique Yoni Assia's vision really was. Social investing, eToro's revolutionary concept. Yoni Assia brought something to the financial world that seemed impossible, transforming the solitary act of investing into a social experience. He realized that social networks were changing the way people learned and interacted, and thought, why not apply this to the financial market? This is how the concept of social investing was born, an extraordinary idea that placed eToro at the forefront of innovation in the sector. eToro's social investing works as a massive global community of investors, where everyone can share strategies, opinions, and even results. Imagine logging into an investment platform and, instead of facing confusing graphs and scary acronyms, finding an interactive feed with real discussions and valuable insights from people worldwide. This completely changed the game, allowing even beginners to feel confident enough to start investing. The key to the success of social investing was creating a collaborative environment where people could learn from each other. Yoni believed that collective knowledge was a powerful tool for reducing the fear and uncertainty that often stops people from investing. Human nature's tendency to observe and imitate behavior was turned into a smart strategy on eToro, connecting users in a dynamic and influential ecosystem. A practical example of the impact of social investing can be seen in stories of small investors who, before eToro, had never considered trading assets. Many began by observing experienced investors on the platform, gradually applying the same strategies to their portfolios. This exchange of experiences created a culture of continuous learning, something rare in the traditional financial market. Furthermore, social investing promoted an unprecedented level of transparency in the financial world. With eToro, users can see other investors' public profiles, their past performance, and even what assets they are trading. This openness, once unthinkable, built trust and a sense of community that set eToro apart from any other platform. Another incredible aspect is how social investing attracted people from all over the world, uniting cultures and perspectives in one place. You can find investors discussing tech stocks in the United States while others are debating commodities in Asia, all in real time. This diversity creates a wealth of information and opportunities that would be hard to access through traditional means. But social investing is not just about following or imitating. It also empowers users to become influencers themselves. Many investors gain followers by sharing their successful strategies, transforming into real financial educators. This shows how Yoni Assia managed to make investing not only more human but also more accessible and, above all, smarter. This concept was only the beginning of a series of innovations that Yoni implemented on eToro. In the next topic, we will explore one of the most impactful, copy trading, which took social investing to the next level. Copy trading, the innovation that changed the financial market. Copy trading is undoubtedly one of eToro's most incredible innovations, and its impact on the financial market was revolutionary. Yoni Assia knew that many people wanted to invest but did not know where to start or were afraid of making mistakes. That is when the brilliant idea of allowing eToro users to automatically copy the strategies of more experienced investors came to life. This way, even with no deep knowledge, anyone could invest intelligently. The mechanics of copy trading are simple but powerful. The most successful investors on the platform, known as popular investors, share their portfolios and investment strategies publicly. With just one click, other users can replicate those same actions in real time. It is like having a personal mentor guiding you through the market, but in an automated and accessible way. This model not only promoted learning but also democratized access to strategies that were once limited to large funds or experts. This innovation was particularly useful for beginners, who often feel lost when navigating the financial market. By choosing an experienced investor to copy, they could observe how strategic decisions were made and gradually learn about trends, risks, and opportunities. A practical example is users who started copying investors specialized in technology or cryptocurrencies, and over time, gained the confidence to diversify their own portfolios. On the other hand, copy trading also benefited experienced investors. These popular investors receive financial incentives based on how many people copy them. This created a dynamic where everyone wins, the experienced share their knowledge and are rewarded, while beginners get access to successful strategies. This model of smart collaboration is at the core of what Yoni Assia wanted to build with eToro. Another innovative aspect of copy trading is the transparency. All copied investors have their public profiles, where users can see their past performance, risk levels, and even comments on their strategies. This allows users to confidently choose who to copy, adjusting their decisions according to their own goals and risk tolerance. It is like building a personalized team of experts to help you achieve your financial dreams. In addition to all this, copy trading also introduced a social element that reinforced the sense of community on eToro. Many copiers connect directly with the investors they follow, exchanging ideas and asking questions. This human interaction makes the investment process more accessible and less intimidating, bringing people closer to the financial world. Creating copy trading was not just a technical innovation, it was a paradigm shift that opened the doors of the financial market to millions of people worldwide. This inclusive approach solidified eToro's position as one of the most influential platforms in history. But Yoni Assia's impact did not stop there. In the next topic, we will explore how he continued breaking barriers to make the market even more accessible to all. Breaking barriers, making the market accessible to all. From the very beginning, Yoni Assia had one clear goal: to break down the barriers that made the financial market inaccessible to most people. He believed that investing should not be a privilege reserved for the wealthy or those with deep technical knowledge. To achieve this, Yoni worked tirelessly to create solutions that made investing simpler, more transparent, and accessible to anyone, regardless of their knowledge or starting capital. One of Yoni's first steps was reducing the costs associated with investing. High fees and bureaucratic processes kept small investors away, creating a historical barrier in the market. eToro solved this by offering a user-friendly interface with reduced costs and no need for complicated intermediaries. This made it possible for anyone with an internet connection to start investing, regardless of how much money they had to invest. In addition, Yoni knew that many people avoided the financial market because they did not understand the concepts involved. That is why eToro focused on creating a visually friendly and easy-to-understand platform. Instead of complex graphs and an overwhelming amount of information, the platform offered an intuitive interface and educational resources to help beginners take their first steps. This was a key differentiator, as it made users feel more confident exploring the financial market. Using simple graphs and clear explanations helped demystify investing and made the process of learning about the market much more accessible. Yoni knew that in order to create a generation of intelligent investors, it was necessary to provide the knowledge needed for people to understand what they were doing. eToro thus became not only an investment platform but also a virtual school where investors could learn and grow. Another important strategy of Yoni's was adapting eToro to different cultures and markets around the world. He knew that, to expand the platform globally, it was essential to ensure it was inclusive and accessible in different languages and currencies. eToro was designed to meet the local needs of various countries, allowing investors from all continents to connect and share their experiences. This helped create a global network of investors who could learn from each other and grow together, regardless of their geographic location. At the same time, Yoni did not lose sight of the importance of technological innovation. He saw the potential of cryptocurrencies and blockchain to make investing even more accessible. Instead of ignoring these new technologies, Yoni embraced them on eToro, allowing users to buy and trade cryptocurrencies with ease. This not only attracted a new audience to the platform but also helped promote financial inclusion, allowing people from countries with ineffective banking systems to access the global market. By integrating cryptocurrencies, Yoni did not just challenge the status quo, he also prepared eToro for the future. He knew that digital currencies would play a crucial role in transforming the global financial system, and the platform was one of the first to position itself as a facilitator of this movement. This made eToro one of the main references in the financial market, not only in traditional investments but also in the world of cryptocurrencies. In addition to tools and features, Yoni Assia always emphasized the importance of building an environment of trust. eToro's transparency, where users can see the decisions and strategies of other investors, was essential in establishing credibility. It is a system where everyone has access to the same information, making the market fairer and more equal. This influential approach showed that success in the financial market does not have to be exclusive to a small group. Breaking barriers is an ongoing challenge, and Yoni continues to work on expanding the limits of what is possible. He did not just bring more people into the financial market, he also challenged other institutions to modernize and become more accessible. The next big frontier he faced was the world of cryptocurrencies, and his bold vision on this phenomenon is shaping the future of the sector, as we will see in the next topic. Yoni Assia and the impact of cryptocurrencies on eToro. When cryptocurrencies started gaining traction, Yoni Assia was one of the first to see their revolutionary potential. For him, Bitcoin and other digital currencies were not just a technological innovation, they were an extraordinary opportunity to transform the global financial system. Yoni understood that cryptocurrencies could break even deeper barriers, allowing people worldwide to participate in the global economy without the limitations imposed by banks and governments. In 2013, when most people still viewed cryptocurrencies with skepticism, Yoni made the bold decision to incorporate them into eToro. He knew that adding digital assets would be a game-changer for the platform. It was a strategic and historic move, as it not only attracted industry enthusiasts but also educated a new generation of investors on this innovative phenomenon. eToro became one of the first traditional platforms to allow cryptocurrency trading, paving the way for its popularization. Yoni also realized that the biggest obstacle to the mass adoption of cryptocurrencies was the lack of knowledge. To address this, he invested in educational resources within the platform, explaining concepts like blockchain, mining, and price volatility. eToro provided analysis, guides, and tools that helped investors understand the cryptocurrency market, making it more accessible and less intimidating. This influential approach was key in breaking myths and encouraging curiosity about the topic. One of the most remarkable moments in the relationship between Yoni Assia and cryptocurrencies was the launch of the crypto portfolio, a feature that allowed users to diversify their investments across different digital currencies with just one click. This smart feature gave beginner investors a practical way to enter the market without needing to choose individual assets to trade. It is a perfect example of how Yoni used technology to simplify something complex and make it more accessible. Moreover, Yoni has always emphasized the role of cryptocurrencies in financial inclusion. He believes that digital currencies have the power to positively impact millions of people living in regions with ineffective or non-existent banking systems. Through eToro, he made it possible for these populations not only to invest but also to access a more fair and efficient global economic system. This long-term vision reinforces his role as a visionary leader. Another notable point was the integration of digital wallets into the platform. The creation of the eToro wallet allowed users to buy, sell, and store their cryptocurrencies in a secure and practical manner. This functionality solidified eToro as one of the most comprehensive platforms for those looking to explore the world of digital currencies, attracting investors of all experience levels. Today, eToro is a leader in the cryptocurrency market, and Yoni Assia continues to be an active voice in discussions about the future of the sector. He believes we are just at the beginning of a great transformation, and cryptocurrencies will play a central role in the future of the financial system. However, Yoni did not stop at educating and empowering investors. He also invested in another crucial area, continuous learning, which we will explore in the next topic. Education and investment, a new approach. Yoni Assia always understood that knowledge is power, especially in the world of investments. From the very beginning of eToro, he realized that many people were not investing due to a lack of confidence or understanding of how the market worked. With this in mind, he made financial education one of the platform's cornerstones, creating a space where curiosity and learning went hand in hand with the practice of investing. One of the first initiatives was to integrate educational resources directly into the user experience. Guides, tutorials, and clear explanations about the markets were added to the platform to help beginners take their first steps. These materials were designed to be accessible, with simple language and practical examples, making financial education straightforward and even interesting. One example is eToro's interactive glossary, which explains everything from basic concepts like stocks to more advanced topics like portfolio diversification. In addition, Yoni implemented the concept of learning by doing. On eToro, users can start with a virtual account, where they receive fake money to experiment with the platform and simulate investments. This smart feature allowed investors to learn without the fear of making mistakes, gaining confidence and developing strategies before committing real money. It is a practical approach that reduces anxiety and encourages learning. Another extraordinary resource is the real-time analysis and market insights, which allow users to track trends and relevant movements. Yoni knew that providing up-to-date information would be crucial in empowering investors to make smarter decisions. Moreover, these analyses are accompanied by detailed explanations, making it easy for beginners to understand. Yoni also invested in the power of collective learning. Through social investing, he created an environment where users could observe, interact, and learn from each other. This exchange of ideas and strategies between investors of different levels of experience became a powerful source of practical knowledge. For example, a beginner can follow a veteran investor, understand their decisions, and eventually apply these lessons in their own journey. More recently, eToro expanded its educational approach with programs like the Popular Investor Program, which encourages experienced investors to share their knowledge. These investors act as mentors within the platform, creating a continuous learning cycle. It is a powerful example of how Yoni turned education into a motor for collective growth. Yoni Assia also believes that financial education has an impact beyond the platform. He advocates that understanding how money works is essential for personal empowerment and building a smarter, more independent society. This historical long-term vision is what motivates eToro to continue innovating in this area. As Yoni Assia makes education accessible and practical, he is also shaping the future of the financial market in a broader sense. In the next topic, we will explore how this approach influenced eToro's global expansion and its impact on the market as a whole. eToro's global expansion, the impact on the financial market under Yoni Assia's visionary leadership. eToro quickly became a global phenomenon, reaching millions of users and establishing its presence in over 140 countries. This expansion was not just about growing the platform's user base, it was a strategic move that reshaped how the financial market is accessed and viewed across different parts of the world. Yoni has always believed that the financial market should be inclusive and accessible to everyone, and it was this vision that drove eToro's international growth. One of the first steps to achieving this goal was ensuring that eToro would be a truly global platform. Yoni knew that to attract investors from different countries, it was essential to make the platform accessible in multiple languages and support different currencies. eToro did this exceptionally well, adapting to local needs while maintaining its essence as a global financial community. This not only helped grow its user base but also created a more inclusive environment where investors from different cultures and contexts could connect and learn from one another. Moreover, eToro was designed to cater to both developed markets and emerging economies. Yoni understood that regions with ineffective or non-existent banking systems represented a unique opportunity for financial inclusion. By expanding into these markets, eToro offered millions of people the chance to access global financial markets and take part in investment opportunities that were previously out of reach. Adapting to local regulations was also a priority in eToro's global expansion. Each country has its own rules and requirements for the financial market, and Yoni made sure that the platform complied with the laws of every region where it operated. This not only helped build eToro's reputation as a trustworthy and transparent platform but also allowed the company to establish a solid foothold in key markets like the United States and Europe. This regulatory compliance approach was crucial for ensuring that eToro was seen as a safe and legal platform for investors worldwide. Another important milestone in the global expansion was diversifying the assets offered on eToro. Yoni understood that each region had its own financial interests. For example, while European and United States users were more interested in traditional stocks and ETFs, investors in Asia and Latin America were more focused on cryptocurrencies and commodities. This variety of options was essential in attracting investors with different profiles and cultures. eToro's global expansion was also fueled by strategic partnerships that helped boost its visibility and credibility in new markets. Yoni Assia made sure to form alliances with financial institutions, regulators, and even influencers in the industry to ensure the platform gained recognition and was adopted quickly. These partnerships were crucial for establishing eToro's credibility and accelerating its global adoption. The impact of eToro's global expansion on the financial market was profound. The platform did not just bring millions of new investors into the market, it also pushed other platforms to modernize and adopt more inclusive approaches. Yoni Assia proved that it was possible to combine cutting-edge technology, accessibility, and financial inclusion to create a fairer and more efficient financial market. This influence was so significant that many financial startups were inspired by eToro's model. As eToro continues to expand its horizons, Yoni is already thinking about the future. He sees this global expansion not as an end, but as a means to something even greater. In the next topic, we will dive into his bold vision for the future of investing and the trends he believes will shape the market in the years to come. The future of investing according to Yoni Assia has always been a visionary, and his vision for the future of investing reflects his passion for innovation and his belief in financial inclusion. For him, the financial market is only just beginning to explore its full potential, and technology will play an extraordinary role in transforming the sector. He believes that the combination of artificial intelligence, blockchain, and big data will shape a market that is more accessible, intelligent, and collaborative. One of the key trends Yoni sees is smart automation. He believes that artificial intelligence algorithms, combined with machine learning, will make investing more personalized and efficient. On eToro, he has already begun implementing features that help users identify trends, predict market movements, and create strategies based on historical data. In the near future, he imagines that even beginner investors will be able to access sophisticated analyses with just a few clicks. Additionally, Yoni sees cryptocurrencies and blockchain playing a central role in the future of the global financial system. He believes that these technologies will not only revolutionize how assets are traded but also create a more transparent and decentralized financial system. Yoni envisions a world where financial transactions no longer depend on intermediaries like banks and traditional financial institutions, making the market more democratic and accessible. He believes that with blockchain, the power will be in the hands of the investors, enabling anyone, anywhere, to participate in the global market without the limitations imposed by traditional financial systems. Collective intelligence will also be a crucial factor in the future of investing, according to Yoni. He believes that investing communities will become even more influential as investing platforms become more collaborative. The concept of social investing, which eToro has already implemented, will continue to grow and become more sophisticated, enabling investors to work together in real time to identify opportunities and share strategies. This collaborative model will create a market where learning and growth are driven by collective knowledge, making investors more informed and empowered. Yoni also sees the sustainability movement becoming a focal point for future investors. He believes that in the future, people will be increasingly concerned with the environmental and social impact of the companies they invest in. That is why he is encouraging the creation of tools on eToro to help users identify companies committed to sustainable practices. For Yoni, money can be a powerful force for change, and he believes that financial platforms should lead this movement by encouraging investments in companies that prioritize the planet and people's well-being. Another important opportunity Yoni sees is in emerging markets. He believes the next big wave of investors will come from regions like Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. These areas still face significant challenges in terms of financial inclusion. Yoni is focused on expanding eToro's presence in these markets, providing tools adapted to their specific needs. He believes that as these regions become more digitally engaged, they will represent a growing portion of the global market. Finally, Yoni believes that the future of investing will be marked by a fusion between technology and personalized financial education. He envisions a world where every investor will have access to tailored learning resources based on their goals and interests. This combination of knowledge and technology will create a new generation of investors who are more confident, curious, and intelligent. With this bold and innovative vision, Yoni Assia is paving the way for a financial market that will be more accessible, collaborative, and efficient than ever before. But what can we learn from him? In the next and final topic, we will explore the lessons of leadership and innovation that make Yoni such an influential figure in the financial world. Lessons from Yoni Assia: what to learn from his innovative leadership. Yoni Assia is much more than a successful entrepreneur. He is an example of how vision, curiosity, and determination can change entire industries. His journey to becoming the founder of eToro is rich in teachings, and there are valuable lessons anyone can apply in their own life, whether in business, investing, or personal development. Yoni shows us that with the right mindset, it is possible to challenge the status quo and create something that leaves a lasting impact. One of the first lessons Yoni offers is the power of curiosity. He never accepted things as they were and always questioned why things worked the way they did. This inquisitive mindset led him to realize that the financial market was restrictive and complicated for most people. For him, curiosity is the fuel for innovation, and everyone should cultivate this extraordinary skill to identify opportunities where others only see problems. Yoni also teaches us the importance of transforming complex ideas into practical solutions. When he created eToro, his goal was not just to build another brokerage, he wanted to create a platform that anyone could use, regardless of their level of knowledge. He believed that technology should be a bridge, not a barrier. This teaches us the importance of simplifying and making accessible what we want to offer to the world. Yoni also inspires us with his long-term vision. From the beginning, he did not focus just on immediate success but thought about how eToro could impact generations to come. He knew that by democratizing investing, he was creating a historical movement. This influential perspective reminds us that the smartest decisions are the ones that consider not just the present but also the future. Whether in investing or in life, it is essential to think about the long-term consequences of our choices. Another important lesson is about the courage to take calculated risks. Incorporating cryptocurrencies into eToro at a time when many still doubted their potential was a bold bet, but it was based on research and conviction. Yoni shows us that to achieve the extraordinary, we must be willing to step out of our comfort zones and explore unknown territories, but always with intelligence and planning. Yoni's leadership also highlights the power of collaboration. He believes no one grows alone and built eToro as a community where everyone could learn and support each other. This philosophy of collective work is a reminder that true success does not come from competing but from creating an environment where everyone can thrive together. Furthermore, Yoni teaches us that innovation should be guided by purpose. He did not create eToro just to make a profit, he wanted to solve a real problem and democratize access to the financial market. This sense of purpose is what gives meaning to work and motivates people to persist even in the face of challenges. Lastly, Yoni leaves us a powerful lesson on resilience. Building eToro was not easy, and he faced many challenges along the way. But his determination and belief in his vision helped him overcome each obstacle. This reminds us that no matter what we face, keeping our focus on our goals is essential to achieving something extraordinary. These lessons make Yoni Assia an example of visionary leadership capable of turning ideas into global movements. His story invites us to reflect, how can we use our own ideas to create an impact? Perhaps the answer lies in learning from him and applying these lessons in our own lives. So here is the truth, the system was never designed for you to win. But Yoni Assia flipped the script and made it possible for anyone to access the markets. You can keep playing by the old rules, or you can join the revolution and start making smarter moves now. If you are ready to take control of your financial future, hit that subscribe button and like this video. Do not let the elites keep winning, take action today.